One of the biggest confusions about Judaism is why it does not go out and seek converts if it is so sure of the truth like other religions. To be sure, there were some very brief periods where Jewish people did go out and seek converts, but they're very rare in our history. Most religions, like Christianity and Islam, are universalist in nature. What I mean by that is that the religions of Christianity and Islam mandate joining that religion to be saved or accepted by God. Judaism disagrees with this, and for this disagreement, it has endured not an insignificant amount of derision and disrespect from other faiths. Judaism is universal in that it does have a message for everyone, but it's particular in specific examples. Let me explain further. We all know the story. God gives humans the gift of freedom in the Garden of Eden, which Adam and Eve squander. Cain becomes a murderer. All flesh eventually becomes, quote, corrupted. But yet God finds favor in Noah. He makes a covenant through him and all humanity. This is the basic morality expected of the human race. But then comes the Tower of Babel. The basics of morality having already been established and universally enduring, God decides to choose, to quote Rabbi Jonathan Sacks, one man, then one family, and ultimately one nation to serve as a living example of what it means to be close to God and live in his presence. This is the particular, the example. So we have the universal ideas of morality covenantally established to all humanity through Noah, and then we have the particular example through the people, the nation of Israel. The implications here are much deeper than they seem at first look, and quite frankly, personally speaking, shook me to my core when I first learned about them. To be sure, the message of the God of the Torah is not salvation, but one of the redemption of society, and is one of the reasons why those in power have always hated its message. I mean, what sort of God would form a covenant of morality with all mankind, be always open to welcoming you in a loving relationship with him at any time, and who is always there like a caring father waiting on your return to a path of more righteousness? That is the God of the Torah, and that is its message to the entire world. If you see the God of the Old Testament as angry and unloving, it is because, unfortunately, your religion has put colored glasses over your eyes and prevented you from seeing it as Jewish people do. Besides the unfortunate results of death and destruction that replacement theology has been brought on to my people, which I discussed in another video, this distortion of the Torah is perhaps the saddest thing that has come out of the religions that Judaism birthed. Rabbi Lord Jonathan Sacks of blessed memory really says it best. Quote, "What this means in Judaism is that the righteous of all nations have a share in the world to come. In contemporary terms, it means that our common humanity precedes our religious differences. It also means that by creating all humans in his image, God set us a challenge of seeing his image in the one who is not in our image, whose color, culture, class, and creed are different from our own. The ultimate spiritual challenge is to see the trace of God in the face of a stranger." Wow. Unbelievable words to me. When we focus only on spreading the message of the fixed image of a universalist faith, we can lose sight of the particulars, of the sparks of the divine in the people in front of us. I do not deny that I see love in some missionaries and a desire for creating a utopian-like world free of misery when they come and try to convert me to their faith. But personally, the saddest thing is, to me, that they miss the divine spark that is already under a covenantal contract, overflowing with love from and for the Almighty.